Okay, I'd say I'm about as ready as I possibly can be. I didn't do any additional grinding because I figured these levels would be more than enough. I did take a whole bunch of the vitamins that I picked up and fed them to some Pokemon. Taurus, I gave the HP up and the protein for the attack. Homestar got the Carbos and the Calcium for the speed and special attack, and then the defense and special defense were given to Valerie form. So I'm going to lead with Artorigus because I know what he leads with. I have not tried this fight at all off screen or anything like that. I have a fair idea about what his team is, so let's give this a bit of a crack. Blah 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 blah. Back in the first gen games, there was actually a way for him to appear like from off the screen to do this, but they just sort of made him just sort of sit there. Okay, so the positive note is that he still doesn't have a full team of 6. So that puts me at a 1 Pokemon advantage right from the word go. Now this Crobat I'm pretty sure has Hypnosis, but the Quick Claw actually gets in and kind of kicks the Crobat's ass. Okay, so that's not so bad. Yeah, there goes the Hypnosis. I'm not going to bother with, yeah, because it's just going to spam Aerial Lace and shit like that, because I believe it also has Shadow Ball, but, like, waking it up with a full heal was not really going to do too much. I thought I could just sit around and be able to tank stuff. Okay, so next we have a Walrein, which is probably going to be incredibly fast. I'm not too sure if the attack drop there is going to help that much, but I'm going to put this thing to sleep and see what Shockwave does. Not a whole lot. And it also has leftovers, which is also not a particularly good thing to have happen. And there goes the Blizzard, which Valerie Fawn tanked like a beast. So let me put this thing back to sleep, and I'm going to give Stomp a bit of a crack, because I outspeeded, obviously, so the speed issue is not... So I don't really have much of a speed issue. I think at this point I'm just going to spam this shit out of Stomp, so that if it does wake up, there's still the chance of it flinching, and thankfully it did not wake up on this instance. Now then, Magmar. If my memory serves me correctly, it has Fire Blast now. It also has the Thunder Punch, and I believe it also has Cross Chop, which means Hell. So I'm going to try to weaken this thing with Homestar. I'm not going to go with the Confuse or anything. I'm just going to go for the Surf and see how much that does. That's good, and it uses Barrier. So it does absolutely nothing to my team. Lovely. Gengar, on the other hand, might. So, let me try to determine what the best course of action for this Gengar is. I'll try Butch. See what Bite does. That's not good. And it has Hypnosis, so, oh shit! Focus Punch. Kinda forgot that it had Focus Punch. And it slept through the entire, all 3 Focus Punches. You suck. Okay, Artorigus. Maybe get the Quick Claw hacks in? No, I didn't think so. And the worst part is, Artorigus is weak to Focus Punch. Damn it. Bam. Okay, cool. So that was that navigated somewhat well. Ampharos. Let me try Dianea here, try to put it to sleep. And then just get up the growths here. This thing, I'm pretty sure this thing has Signal Beam, so it might end up resorting to that when it wakes up. Okay, critical, thank God. Static is not going to be a big issue, because I just kind of beat him. Wait, hang on. Walrein, Ampharos, Gengar, Crobat, Magmar. Okay. That actually was not anywhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be. Like, I completely freaking owned him. Amazing. Okay, so, here instead we get a, thing, instead of the Lapras we get a Cast Form. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and then he goes ahead and repeats the same thing, and it's in the, box where I put Marilyn because I forgot to set thingy as my active box. Okay, so I'm going to cut the segment here, go back and heal at the at that bloody nurse's joint, and then actually I'll probably just go back to the Pokemon Center. It's a lot more convenient. So I shall be back momentarily. Okay, let's go. There is one more Rocket Grunt that I have to take care of before fighting Giovanni, and this guy should not be that big of a deal. especially if I can outspeed the Slugma and hit it with the Rock Slide. Marowak, I'm going to stay right the fuck away from that with Artorigus, so Leaf Blade will take care of that. And then Mag Cargo, you can get a Surf. I said Surf. Or at least he used Recover so it didn't actually attack me. Okay. Now, unlike with the rival fight, I do not actually remember what Giovanni leads with, so my lead here is going to be highly important. I'm thinking Valerie Fawn, just in the assumption that I might be able to put it to sleep and then possibly switch into something that has a decent matchup. So let me save state here in case this turns out to be an absolute arsehole of a fight. Yeah, just going to lead with Valerie Fawn here and see how that pans out. Leads with Houndoom, okay. And there's the Flamethrower, and the Hypnosis misses. I refuse to accept that. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm actually just gonna reset that, because no, you kind of have to hit with Hypnosis. And on this occasion it uses Crunch. Oh my god. Why am I not surprised? Alright, Homestar, get in there, kick its ass to Surf. And it lived! And it one-shotted Homestar. Lovely, and I don't believe any of my other team members can heal this thing. Oh god damn it. Okay, thank god I outsped it. Okay. So, I'm already down 2 because that Houndoom was more of an arsehole than I was expecting it to be. And Flygon. I do not have Homestar to fight this thing with. So, just get outsped and get the Rock Slide. Okay, well in that case, I will go ahead and revive Homestar. Broadbeam will have to be Death Fodder. And then Homestar Ice Beam. Sweet. Nidoking. I don't want to go with Artorigus. I'll go with Butch. I think Butch is a pretty decent choice here. Go for the Flamethrower. It's probably going to Earthquake me to death, but... Oh, well, that it's got Mega Horn, but I got the Burn off as well, so that's pretty good. Yeah, if I was going to spam Mega Horn, then, yeah, that was relatively easy. Cloyster. Dynaya. This thing has Explosion. I know that much. And it outsped me. How did a Cloyster outspeed Dynaya? That's so stupid. Okay, Artorigus, because I'm expecting Persian here. No, but it's got Rhydon, so I'll go for the Iron Tail here. And, okay, Rock Slide. And more Iron Tail. Why didn't you use Brick Break in the first place? Stop messing... Oh my god. Okay. Homestar, Surf it. That just leaves the Persian. This Persian might be an asshole. Surf. Hypnosis. Okay, let me go ahead and revive Artorigus, because I am fully expecting Artorigus to do a decent number. Or I can just go into Butch. I should be able to outspeed it with Butch. Shadow Ball's not going to do a whole lot. Okay, cool. Okay, so that was a bit of a dick, but it could have been a lot worse. And so, of course, we get the Master Ball, which we will then waste on a Don Fan, like I did on my first playthrough of Pokemon Silver. I did not waste it on my first playthrough of Pokemon Blue, though. I used it on Moltres, but ended up losing the other 2 legendaries, which kind of pissed me off. But, oh well. Okay, so I believe we have a bit of time left. So what I think I'll do is I will go over, sort this bloody cast form out into the new box. I'm not going to sort it out into its actual box, actually. Yeah, might as well go and sort it out into its actual box. 351. Okay, so... what number is Kecleon? Oh, okay. Fitted it into the correct spot. Is there anything else here that I needed to offload? No. Okay, set that as new, and then now I can have a look at the Fighting Dojo for a little bit. I might not be able to get it all done, although that last bit, yeah. There's the Tyrogue. I believe that I only need to breed 1 Tyrogue egg in this game, because you can get both Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Trespassing? What, just because I want to have a bit of a fight against your master? Good god. You're such an asshole. And yeah, I probably should have come around here earlier, because these things their levels, like, they're absolutely ridiculous. I had access to this place far earlier, so I probably should have used this place for a little bit of grinding and maybe shown it off earlier, but whatever. At least this adds a little bit more padding to the segment, and I'm probably going to end up breezing through these guys really, really quickly. So, I think it would make for a decently sized segment. Shadow boulders for training every day. Yeah, that's kind of epic, sort of. Kind of the stereotypical, I am a big fighter sort of person. Submission sucks. I like how just about every single fighting move has, like, this horrible downside to it. Close combat drops defenses. Submission has... Oh! Okay, so much for the TM, it just gets Calm Mind naturally. I don't want to get rid of Stomp. So I'm going to get rid of Shockwave. I may get rid of Stomp anyway, just to make this thing like a multi-type sweeper. In which case, it might not have been a bad idea to get rid of, Stomp at that point. Oh well, whatever. If I do decide that that's the better course of action, then I can just reload an earlier save. It's not that big of a deal. Metacham probably should have switched out. Lol, Swagger missed. Okay, so I wasn't aware that he was okay. What is my lead at this moment? Valerie Fawn. Oh, okay. I thought it got knocked out. Yeah, these levels are somewhat more respectable, but they're still not that great. Yeah, there's more of the Blaze Kick. So there's Hitmonlee. Here comes the Hitmonchan. And then the next one will be a stupid clicking outside the window. And the next one will be a Feebas. Oh god, it's a Hitmontop. I totally didn't see that coming. I kind of forgot that it had Intimidate though, which is kind of annoying. Counter, seriously? Whatever. Get rid of it. And, beating this guy. Blah, blah, blah. A prized fighting Pokemon. Choose which you like. Now, normally you're only able to pick one of these two, and you have to trade for to get the other one. But we can get the both of them, which means I only need to breed one Tyrogue egg because I can just leave this Tyrogue here as it is. Although I don't actually know. I have to evolve the Tyrogue because actually I don't necessarily have to evolve the Tyrogue. Like I need to have two Tyrogue, one to leave as a Tyrogue and one to evolve. So I believe our next port of call will be the Saffron Gym, which I'm not too sure if I'm going to be uploading that, if I'm going to be doing that for this weekend or for the start of next week. You will find out at some point, I guess. But that's about it for this segment. So, yay. See you next time.